Picture this. You wake up one morning, look outside, and realize you have absolutely no idea just how insane your own country really is. From jaw-dropping canyons that swallow your sense of scale whole, to bioluminescent bays that make you question reality, the United States is hiding some of the most breathtaking places on the entire planet. And today, we are counting down the 50 most awesome places you absolutely need to visit before you die. Stay with me, because number 1 will genuinely blow your mind. Starting us off at number 50, Acadia National Park in Maine. This place is rugged, raw, and completely underrated. Cadillac Mountain sits right inside the park and is one of the first spots in the entire country to catch the sunrise. That alone makes it worth the trip. Number 49, Savannah, Georgia. Spanish moss hanging from ancient oak trees, cobblestone streets, and an atmosphere so rich with history, you feel like you stepped back 2 centuries. Walking through Forsyth Park here is an experience unlike anything else in the American South. At 48, the Florida Keys. Drive the overseas highway, and you are literally driving across the ocean. The water is every shade of blue and green you can imagine, and the laid-back island culture makes it impossible not to relax. Number 47, Monument Valley, Utah, and Arizona. You have seen this place in every Western film ever made. Those towering sandstone buttes rising from a flat desert floor create a silhouette so dramatic it almost looks fake. Coming in at 46, Lake Tahoe, California, and Nevada. Crystal clear mountain water surrounded by snow-capped peaks. Summer or winter, this lake is absolutely stunning in ways that photographs simply cannot capture. Number 45, New Orleans, Louisiana. Jazz pouring out of every doorway, cuisine that changes your life permanently, and a culture unlike anything else in America. Bourbon Street at night is pure energy and chaos in the best possible way. Number 44, the Columbia River Gorge in Oregon. Hundreds of waterfalls, dramatic cliffs, and a river carved through volcanic rock over millions of years. Multnomah Falls alone is worth making the drive. At number 43, Bryce Canyon, Utah. This place looks like a fantasy landscape. Thousands of orange and red hoodoos stretch across the canyon in formations so bizarre and beautiful, you just stand there speechless. Number 42, Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Lighthouses, seafood shacks, whale-watching tours, and those classic New England beaches. Cape Cod in the summer is quintessential American charm at its finest. Number 41, Zion National Park, Utah. The Narrows, Angel's Landing, and Emerald Pools. This park packs more adventure into a small area than almost anywhere else in the country. Hanging on because we are picking up speed now. Number 40, Sedona, Arizona. Red rock formations surrounding a small artsy town that somehow feels both spiritual and adventurous at the same time. The sunsets here turn the entire landscape into fire. Number 39, the Outer Banks, North Carolina. Wild horses, remote beaches, legendary shipwrecks just offshore. This barrier island chain is one of the most unique coastal experiences in the country. At 38, Rocky Mountain National Park, Colorado. Alpine meadows, elk wandering through open fields, and Trail Ridge Road climbing above the tree line into pure sky. It is overwhelming in the best sense. Number 37, Crater Lake, Oregon. The deepest lake in the United States sits inside an ancient collapsed volcano. The water is such an intense shade of blue, it genuinely does not look real. Number 36, Antelope Canyon, Arizona. Narrow slot canyon walls carved by centuries of flash floods into flowing sculpted curves. Light beams pour down from above and create photographs that look like paintings. Number 35, the Mississippi River Delta. Bayous, swamps, cypress trees draped in moss, and an ecosystem unlike any other in North America. Airboat tours through the marshes are something you tell stories about forever. Coming in at 34, Glacier National Park, Montana. Going to the Sun Road cuts through alpine wilderness that feels completely untouched. Mountain goats, grizzly bears, and glaciers that will leave you speechless. Number 33, Olympic National Park, Washington. Temperate rainforest, rugged Pacific coastline, and mountain wilderness all inside one single park. It covers so much ecological diversity that it feels like visiting 3 different countries. At 32, the Florida Everglades, a slow-moving river of grass stretching across the southern tip of Florida. Alligators, manatees, and exotic birds living in an ecosystem found absolutely nowhere else on Earth. Number 31, Niagara Falls, New York. Standing at the edge of those falls and feeling the mist on your face while millions of gallons of water thunder past you is a humbling, unforgettable experience. Number 30, Charleston, South Carolina. Antebellum architecture, incredible food, and a warmth in the people that makes you want to stay indefinitely. The historic district is genuinely one of the most beautiful urban streetscapes in America. Now we are entering the top half and things get seriously spectacular. Number 29, Death Valley, California. The hottest place on Earth and somehow one of the most fascinating. Dunes, salt flats, colorful canyon walls, and skies so clear at night they are overwhelming. Number 28, Arches National Park, Utah. Over 2,000 natural stone arches concentrated in one mind-bending landscape. Delicate arch framing the La Salle Mountains behind it is an image burned into American identity forever. At 27, the Blue Ridge Parkway, Virginia, and North Carolina. Driving the scenic road through the Appalachian Mountains in autumn when the foliage turns is arguably one of the most beautiful drives anywhere in the world. Number 26, Mammoth Cave, Kentucky. The longest known cave system on the entire planet sits beneath Kentucky farmland. Tours inside reveal chambers and passageways that stretch on endlessly into underground darkness. Number 25, Big Sur, California. Cliffs dropping straight into the Pacific, the Bixby Bridge cutting across a dramatic gorge, redwood forests meeting ocean air. This coastline is genuinely one of the most spectacular stretches of road on Earth, and we are just at the halfway point. The second half of this list gets even more extraordinary. From number 24 all the way down to the absolute number 1 spot, we are talking about places so spectacular they reshape the way you see your own country. The natural wonders, the cities, the hidden gems that most people never visit. These are the places that make you proud, genuinely proud, to explore the land you live in. Make sure you hit subscribe because we are going all the way to number 1. Number 24, Yellowstone National Park, Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho. The first national park in the world is still one of the most surreal places you can visit. Geysers erupt without warning, hot springs glow in impossible shades of blue and orange, and wildlife like bison and wolves roam across vast open landscapes that feel completely untamed. Number 23, the Grand Teton Mountains, Wyoming. Jagged peaks shoot straight into the sky above crystal-clear alpine lakes. The reflection of these mountains at sunrise is one of the most breathtaking sights in North America. Number 22, the road to Hana, Maui, Hawaii. This legendary coastal drive winds through lush rainforest, past waterfalls, cliffs, and black sand beaches. Every mile reveals something new and completely unforgettable. Number 21, Mount Rainier National Park, Washington. A massive snow-covered volcano rising above wildflower-filled valleys and ancient forests. On a clear day, it dominates the entire horizon like something out of a painting. Number 20, Napa Valley, California. Rolling hills covered in vineyards stretch as far as the eye can see. World-class wineries, golden sunsets, and quiet countryside make it one of the most relaxing destinations in the country. Number 19, Glacier Bay, Alaska. Massive glaciers crash into icy blue waters, while humpback whales and sea otters glide through the fjords. This remote wilderness feels like stepping into a completely untouched world. Number 18, White Sands National Park, New Mexico. Endless dunes made of brilliant white gypsum sand spread across the desert like frozen waves. At sunset, the entire landscape glows in soft pink and gold light. Number 17, Chicago, Illinois. The skyline rising above Lake Michigan is one of the most iconic city views in the world. Incredible architecture, vibrant culture, and a waterfront that stretches for miles make this city unforgettable. Number 16, the Grand Canyon Skywalk, Arizona. A glass bridge extending out over the canyon's edge where you can look straight down more than 4,000 feet. Standing here is equal parts thrilling and humbling. Number 15, Yosemite National Park, California. Towering granite cliffs like El Capitan and Half Dome rise above waterfalls and giant sequoia forests. Few places on Earth capture the power of nature like Yosemite. Number 14, Key West, Florida. The southernmost point of the continental United States is known for its colorful streets, laid-back island atmosphere, and sunsets that draw crowds every single evening. Number 13, Lake Powell, Utah, and Arizona. Deep blue water winding through towering red rock canyons creates one of the most dramatic lake landscapes in the world. Number 12, Boston's Freedom Trail, Massachusetts. A walk through American history itself. This path connects some of the most important historic sites from the nation's founding. Number 11, Denali National Park, Alaska. Home to the tallest mountain in North America, Denali rises above an immense wilderness filled with grizzly bears, wolves, and vast tundra stretching to the horizon. Now we are entering the top 10. These places are not just beautiful, they are truly unforgettable. Number 10, the Las Vegas Strip, Nevada. A glowing oasis of lights, entertainment, and larger-than-life experiences rising out of the middle of the desert. Number 9, Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, Hawaii. One of the few places on Earth where you can watch lava flow from an active volcano and see new land being created in real time. Number 8, Redwood National and State Parks, California. Walking among the tallest trees on Earth is a humbling experience. Some of these giants have been standing for more than 2,000 years. Number 7, Miami Beach, Florida. Turquoise water, white sand, and the colorful Art Deco skyline create one of the most vibrant coastal cities in the United States. Number 6, the Great Smoky Mountains, Tennessee and North Carolina. Rolling mountain ridges covered in mist stretch endlessly into the distance. It is the most visited national park in America for a reason. Number 5, Glacier Bay National Park, Alaska. Towering walls of ice break apart with thunderous cracks and fall into the sea. Watching a glacier calve is one of nature's most powerful spectacles. Number 4, the bioluminescent bays of Puerto Rico. At night, the water literally glows bright blue with every movement. It feels like paddling through a sea of stars. Number 3, the Northern Lights in Alaska. Green and purple waves of light ripple across the sky in one of the most magical natural displays on Earth. Number 2, Times Square, New York City. Millions of lights, giant digital billboards, and an energy that never slows down. It is one of the most famous intersections on the planet. And finally, number 1, the Grand Canyon, Arizona. Nearly 300 miles long, over a mile deep, and carved by the Colorado River over millions of years, the Grand Canyon is one of the most awe-inspiring landscapes on Earth. Photographs can't capture its scale. Videos don't do it justice. You truly have to stand on the edge and see it with your own eyes to understand why it takes the number 1 spot. These were the 50 most awesome places to visit in the United States. But now we want to hear from you. Which of these places would you visit first? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more incredible destinations from around the world.